What's up, guys? Ninja on a ninja. And that old man was because I just realized I didn't have my glasses on. But yeah. So, anyways, I have a video. It shouldn't be too long, hopefully. Or should take too much because I think this is actually a pretty well done situation. So, the comment I have, uh, it isn't too bad, basically. Okay, that's not the one. What the hell? Why did it pop up? Okay, there we go. And there we go. So the video that I want to talk to is this one. Okay, I'll get rid of those lines. Or not. Okay, so. Bam. No! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna turn Super Saiyan if you don't stop it. Okay. Yeah, alright. So basically, I watched. Oops. The hell? Okay. So I watched the video, and I do have a script. Kind of. It's mostly just things I wanted to say. He's there on the side. It saves something to look at while I'm talking. I don't have much to say. Pretty much, I'm making most of it up, and I will tell you what I'm reading. And I will. Uh, but basically, this video, by the way, it's some people don't know how to water a plant. It's uploaded by Kill This Plant. He has 176,000 subscribers, 101,000 views in 9 days ago. And basically, yeah, overall, I think this guy is good. Um, so basically, um, oops, that's funny. But yeah, so pretty much go through his whole view. He reminds me of that one chick who's in government, basically with the glasses. And the MAGA Republicans hate her. I forgot her name. But anyways,
I don't know, maybe it's 5 minutes, whatever.
I'm done waiting. It's been like 3 hours.
When it comes to houseplants, there's only
so the reason why I'm making this video, and this is almost where I start reading. Well, I want to start reading now, but it's good advice, right? This is the beginning of my script. Good advice, good title. The issue was at 3:45. Okay.
really three reasons why you should be bottom watering your plants. Number
Did you see that? So you'll notice. Go back.
When it comes to houseplants, there's only really three reasons why you should be bottom watering your plants. Number one is
And so the reason why that's important is because he is, and like you'll notice like every 5-10 seconds he edits, and basically that's the hallmark signs of a faker. Basically, and that's I'm making this up by the way. I apologize. Should pause and start reading. Shut up. But this shows at 3:45. Now you are a fake it till you make it basically, and it's something I created. It's because it's fake it to make it is a saying. It's been a saying for a long time. It's been popular. It's been around. People have said it, but what I'm adding is the er at the end of all that. Fake it to make it basically, right? And what I mean is you're literally faking it to make it, and that's your job. That's all you do, and that's everything. And that's the problem with the world is we're literally full of fake it till you make it, and that's the problem. Is fake it to make it is actually people that eventually come around to being capable of doing the job. That's what it was intended to be, right? Fake it to make it. I made it as in I can actually do the job, but people what they do again, with most good ideas, you have to be careful because there's somebody that could take that idea and do something bad with it, and that's what's happening in the world, by the way, if you didn't know by now, right? And I knew this since before Trump's first term, right? I think it was Bush 9/11, like sometime around there, and then sometime around Jeffrey Epstein. Like I knew some shit was going wrong, right? And all this fake shit was popping off. People controlled. Like the game is rigged. The algorithm is rigged. Ever since what's the Elon Musk bought uh fucking I forget the name of it, X or Twitter, right? And then he made himself the most like popular Twitter person ever. Like he has that power, he has that control basically, and so like why wouldn't they? And that's what I'm trying to tell you, basically, right? Sorry, I'm gonna skip there, but uh, the point that I was getting at was at 3:45, you have a script and you are lying about it. Basically, you aren't actually facing the world and being open and honest about reading from a script, and you're pretending and posing like like definitively, like you're hardcore master of what you do. But people need to understand, kids especially, need to understand that you're reading from a script. It's okay. This is where they fucked up, and it's what I call the Hollywood effect, basically, Hollywoodification. Essentially, you're fake, but you're not telling them that you're reading from a script. And so these kids feel insecure because they're trying to be like you, but even you can't be like you. And so it's an impossible task. And that's why the world sucks. And that's why fake it till you make it is a thing, because the real alphas are too afraid to step forward. And because they're afraid they're going to shut down. And for example, look what happened to me and Bernie Sanders, basically. Everywhere Bernie Sanders go, what's it called? Well, let me just say this online, Bernie Sanders he cannot fill a room. He gets like 100 people, 200 people, 300 people, right? But in person, he gets stadiums of people. He fills it to over, like, there's too many people, right? But Trump can't fill a fucking 500 person rally, not literally, but you get what I'm saying. Like, comparatively, there was a difference. And we're to believe that Trump got more votes than Sanders, like, there's some bullshit going on, right? And for them to say, "Oh, I had 8 billion views or a million views, or whatever, or video votes, or whatever." Yeah, because you probably rigged the system. That's why, right? Like, I know, for example, like when I voted for, I think it was Bernie Sanders, the first time, because you're allowed to write in people. I voted for Bernie Sanders. For the first time Trump was elected, I voted for Bernie Sanders, right? I wrote him in. And what happened was my vote, or my account, my registrar, whatever the fuck it's called, my register, was basically I was a Republican for some reason, despite the fact I've always been a Democrat. For some reason, I was scheduled as a Republican. For some reason, so my vote would have just blindly went to Trump. Essentially, I think that's what would happen. But because I was involved and because I voted blue, essentially my vote went to the blue side. But I think a lot of people just, I'm not gonna go, and they didn't go. But the people who didn't go, that counted for Trump. Basically, they think they rigged the system, right? That's what happened. And again, I'm reading off script. Sorry. But yeah, you have a script and you're lying about it. That Hollywood's move needs to stop. That cancer needs to die. It pisses Republicans off so much they become MAGA members, basically. So the whole Hollywood's move is like pretending to be something you're not. Fake it till you make it. Be an actor. I'm not going to be an actual doctor. I'm going to fake it. And yet people, for some reason, are going to love you like you're a good doctor. Like Neil Patrick Harris, I think it was, uh, that dude who did that one show from way back in the upon time. Like, why is that guy like a big deal? People love him for some reason, and the reason why they love him, it's because, like, you know that saying, "Don't shoot the messenger." Well, they love the messenger. Like, that's what's going on. Like, that's the problem, is people have bias for the messenger that they shouldn't have, but they have it anyway. And a good example, again, is Bernie Sanders. Or me, for example. I went to Destiny's Discord. I got banned by his mods. I have a video about it on my videos, right? Because I said something and they didn't understand or they didn't follow, they banned me. It's not because I was off course or because I was just random or being bullshit. It's because they took something wrong and they banned me like it was my fault that they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's the world that we have. That's the kind of the shit we're dealing with. That's why Jordan Peterson's like, where's all the alphas? Where's all the alphas? That's where they are. They're too afraid to say anything because they'll get banned or shot like myself, right? And then I went to Destiny, but this is all recorded. And the reason why I made a video about it is, oh no, actually no, that's a lie. I don't know if I mentioned it. I actually made a video. I should make a video about it. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find it right now. But yeah. Anyways, so I talked about how I got banned from his Discord, and I tried to tell him on Destiny.gg, and I got banned on Destiny.gg, basically. Come on. So, sorry, I gotta pay again because I'm talking so much. But I got banned by Destiny himself on Destiny.gg, right? So, uh, be honest about your notes. Don't be 100% fake. And hold on 1 second. I have this document. Let me pause the video actually. Fuck it. I have this document. It's called The Downfall of America. I have some names. I'm gonna read some names. Just to name a few. Fake it to make it people. Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, Jim Jordan, Pete Hegseth, RFK Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Fox News, Marco Rubio, Janine Pirro, Jubilee and owners of Netflix and owners Ben Shapiro and friends, Paramount Global, Paramount Media, PMN, CBS, Columbia Broadcasting System, just to name a few, because the name will change, and to avoid penalty and punishment, kind of how they try to avoid pain, it's avoid service like Trump with his leg splints, right? He couldn't go because he has leg splints, right? Apple TV, Owen Wilson, Snoop Dogg, Ted Cruz, Tucker Carlson. Basically, those are like more political people, more just kind of like they are like the official leaders. They are the ones who send the Trojan horse through official networks, right? But also, I have a list for some like small fries, like they're ego-driven reporter with quotes. By the way, idiot sellout fakers, and some of them call themselves are the gammas, basically, right? So I was gonna say gamers again, but not gamers, gammas. They aren't alpha, and so alpha is just you're able to go off road. You're a leader. You have ideas. You can create new ideas. And you can invent shit, and this is exactly what they're trying to prevent. You'll notice on the main video how he's editing every fucking 10 seconds. After every statement, edit. Statement, edit. Statement, edit. It's a fake person. Right? And they'll try to mask it with edits. Like, oh, I'm just changing the camera angle. No, those are edits. But, anyways, ego driven reporter, idiot, self, faker gammas. Basically. Luke Beasley, Adam Mockler, Chris Mowery, Kyle Kalinske, David Pacman, The Rational National, Philip DeFranco, who is like he got his whole everything because he was the ultimate sellout, basically. Right, he's a good example of what it is to be a sellout and a big fake person, and like everything about him is fake. Colton Wexler, Hassan Parker, Tim Pool is another one. He's actually number one by the way on my list of the most fake ass kissers, Trump throne sniffing, butt crack diver, fucking what's it called? I play the scene and just fake it to make it. I forget there's a name for people who like they pretend like they care and then the next big thing they pretend like they care, and the next big thing they pretend like they care, and so forth and so on. There's a name for it. Basically, that's what these people are, right? Another one is Caroline Levitt, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Laura Trump, Mike Huckabee, Kellyanne Conway, Peter Doocy, Caroline Levitt, Asmongold, Long Island Audit, Sean Head, Destiny, Bill Burr, Russell Peters, Conan O'Brien, Nero Zerg, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Kaku, the whole science community, the whole rock community, the whole pop culture. Like, not all of everybody, but it's just people use that as an umbrella to cover them, basically to spread their message. The same thing can be said with movies and such. Tyler One, Nile Blue, Night Blue, the false alphas, aka gammas. They are reporters. Basically, they report on reportings. They don't actually go out to the field and see what's going on. They take somebody else's word for it and then report on that word like it's theirs. And they steal thunder, and they promote themselves and all this shit. It's just fake it till you make it, fake it till nonstop, everywhere. Everyone wants to be, I'm the leader, I'm the leader, I'm the leader. It's like, no, you're not. Shut the fuck up. But anyways, that was just to name a few. They corrupted by the world by being sellouts. They took our jobs issue. It's not that they took our jobs, it's that people hired them. That's the issue. We need to correct the aim of our cannons, or nothing good will get done. But it's as long as you're punishing the wrong people, the what's called the bad guys will exist. That's what I mean by Trojan horses and such. Like, you're like, to get you, okay, you burn the horse, okay, cool, but the people inside it are still there. You know what I'm saying? That horse is gone, but the people inside are still there. And what's worse is the people who sent it are even still there. And you just take it as a victory, but it's not a victory. I mean, for now it is. It's until the next Trojan horse shows up. And you're like, oh, yay, we want that, we want that. No, you don't, you stupid asses. But, this is the last one I play because that's part of the comment. But overall, I think you made a very good video. Some people indeed do not know how to water a plant, and this video calls to them, or this video title calls to them. And it doesn't call to pros like myself who can logically make sense out of what happens with reasoning. That's unfortunately not something everybody can do. It's what you go to school for. But again, our school system needs to be updated. It needs to be changed because it's basically breaking you to be a slave nowadays. That's where our alphas are. Is the school system kills them, and the only reason why I made it is because I broke away from the system. I literally only graduated because a lady told me, just like, even though you hate math, it just proved to them that you can. And after that, you can just drop it. Who cares? Just get your diploma because you need your diploma. And I was like, okay, fine. That was the only reason why I graduated. That was the only reason why I learned math, right? It's because it's to prove that I can. Like, now I don't really know math. The people are like, oh, you fucking noob, you don't fucking. No, it's because I don't care, dude. Like, shut the fuck up, you dumbass. But anyways, the call to the pros makes sense. It's happening. Unfortunately, that's something I can do, but it's something that I'm a master of. But anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. The material is legit. I think that. But anyways, that it. Oh, I'm laughing because I used it typed for me, and this is what it said. Instead of getting my words exactly, it took its best guess and got it wrong. So it says, but anyway, that's it. Thanks for action material. Keep it easy. Have a good and peace, right? But what I'm trying to say is, but anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Not thanks for action. Thanks for watching. Take it real. Take it real and keep it easy. And it said material, keep it easy. And it said have a good one. And it just says have a good and peace. Have a good and peace. I said, have a good one and peace. So that just made me funny. Made me laugh, rather. But anyways, yeah, so this video, again, like, I don't, what's it called? It's fine. It's whatever. But again, even here, you see this kind of fake it to make it, and this is the problem with the world, right? Is our whole world is kind of eaten by this fake it to make it Hollywood-esque kind of cancer, basically, where your daughters basically grow up to want to be whores, and then they hit 20 years old, and they realize, oh, I shouldn't have done all that shit that I've done my whole life, right? And that's exactly why I didn't sleep with many girls when I was younger. I had the opportunity and chance to, right? Hella virgins that could have fucking just been out there plowing. But because I was like, I'm a good person, I didn't. I tell my friends and my family all the time, you're lucky I'm not a bad guy. I'm treated to be. You're lucky I don't have a gun. You're lucky I'm not trying to actually be the bad guy that you act like I am, right? Because, like, I could have literally been the ultimate villain because of my ultimate brain. Like, I'm the smartest man alive. Like you are lucky that I have that little black kid in my fucking head. What's his name? The fuck is his name? On Family Matters, Steve, right? Did I do that? You know, and then there's also Family Matters. I forgot her name. Or not her name, but what she says, what she does. But yeah, but I grew up back in the day when TV taught you good morals. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, there's always a good ending, a good episode, or like a resolve or something. But the problem was, like, my world wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? That was the problem. Like, it was good to see it, and so by seeing it, I was like, that's what I want for them, and that's what I want for the world. Even though I don't live that, that's what I want for the world. I don't have safety. I can't store money in my own house as a child. I couldn't save because my mother would take all that money from me and then give me like $5 out of it. And here's your lunch money, right? And I had like 120 bucks saved up, but she'd take it all and give me $5. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to save so I can buy something. And so I had a lot of broken fucking like sequences in my life that I should have had down, but because I had bad parenting, I had good parenting, but I had bad parenting, and my schools sucked. 7 years old, I fucking followed the teacher because there's some lesson on math, and I questioned her. She didn't know the answer. She was just a textbook teacher, right? All she knew was the book and what the book said, and she had no information outside the book because she was a dumbass and she didn't know math that well. But she was in here teaching me like she, and this is the problem with the world. And people talk like they know, but they actually don't. And again, they're lucky that I didn't end up bad. You guys are lucky I didn't end up in prison or fucking ruin my life doing something stupid. I'm out here instead making these videos trying to teach you guys how to be the proper you, how to grow up and be something amazing, how to push yourself forward and be like amazing people, right? Like, don't fucking ruin your life. You're young, I know. Like, when you're 30, then you can start feeling like, oh my god, I don't have a boyfriend. Oh my god. Like, even then, it's probably too early. Maybe don't feel that until you're 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not living in 1980s, 1950s anymore. You don't have to have what's it called, a family when you're 18. You're not that. It's not. You're not going off to war. You know what I'm saying? Chill the fuck out, bitch. Like, read a book. Fuck, crying the fuck out loud. Like, anyways. And again, that's why the Bernie blackout happened, because he wants you to do well, right? Same thing with me. Like, the reason why the Bernie blackout is happening to me, because I'm like Bernie Sanders, and I want you the best for you. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to alienate socialism and make it seem evil when it's the exact same thing as capitalism. It just depends on who's running the system, right? But in American hands, you can have a democratic system of socialism, because that's what most businesses are, right? They keep on forking out money to businesses. They just want to help the individuals, right? They want the private industry to take over. The reason why is because they have control of all the private industries. So the more money they give private industry, the more money they give themselves at the end of the day. That's what it is, right? But people are just stupid. Oh my God, it's the workers. Oh, you mean the workers that are taking your jobs? Like, what are you talking about, right? So anyways, But again, it's not that they took your jobs. It's because the people out there, the assholes that are like you or your bosses, basically, like not to say, but I'm just saying like, you might be, but I'm just saying in general, it's not the workers that are the fault. The fault is the people who hired them. They are at Ace Hardware, right? They're looking for work, right? Guess who went to and pulled them to go work in the field? They didn't just show up at the fields. I mean, sure, it might happen. You know, there might be some fields where it's like, I'm looking for work. Sure, it might happen. But again, the only reason why they're getting the job is because they're being hired to do the job. They didn't just show up, put their hand out, and give me money. Okay, here you go. That's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, but you're stupid, and you think, and you. Like, I was too young once upon a time, and I had to go through a brain tumor, a stroke, a fucked up surgery where the doctor fucked up. All that shit. I'm still taking. I don't even know if I took a medication. Oh shit. See. Look, I got my fucking medication. I gotta take it. I haven't taken it yet. But yeah, I gotta take my medication every fucking day because of this fucking whole bullshit with the doctor fucked up. Oh, and by the way, that Social Security office, they still haven't paid me a dime, by the way. This is back when I was like 6 months after I graduated. That's when my brain tumor hit. I was 19. I'm like way older. This is back in like 2003, basically, right? And I'm close to 40, and they still haven't fucking paid me. I lost my home. I lost my mother. They're dead. I lost 2 dogs because I had no place to keep them. I had no way to keep them safe. I had no way to help them. I had fucking horrible homes. I've been to places. I've been homeless. I've lived in my car. I've been all this shit, but I'm trying to be a good person. And I'm trying to thrive and be intelligent and trying. People are hating and haters exist. Let them hate. Bring on the hate. I don't give a fuck. The problem is I'm also being Bernie blacked out because nobody can see this. No one's watching this. You know why? Because they don't want you to see it. Because they want to create division. They want to bring. They don't want to bring people together and have people united. It's divided. They fall. Divide and conquer. That's the whole idea behind it, right? Anyways, I'm right here. Be happy, be safe. I'm out. I'm trying not to watch any videos today because I want to play some games. So peace. Whatever. Take it. Yeah.